Good evening, YouTube community, sports fans nation and worldwide. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your host, Lex Anderson. And in tonight's video, well, you know the topic at hand, football. My shovel pass is a sure winner. But you know who's not a winner? That would be Robert Kraft. Now, you would think he's a winner, being the owner of the New England Patriots, 6 Super Bowls. He's worth $6.5 billion. He's 77 years old. He dates a 29 or 39-year-old model, but yet he's been busted. Busted twice down in Florida soliciting prostitutes, buying his hoes. And this video is not to condone him, but no, I want more. I want him and the Patriots to be separated. I want the NFL, I want Roger Goodell to do what's right and step out of the old white boys network, and I want him severely punished. And I no longer want him to own the team. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. Because unlike the nationwide sports leader and various other social media or media network programs which will execute the white privilege, and they will make what Robert Kraft has done a backstory. Oh, by the way, between spring training highlights, Robert Kraft was arrested with soliciting prostitutes. And at first I found it funny at first. Look at that old man paying for sex. That rich old white man paying for sex. What else is new? But then when you read that it's not just a prostitution ring, it's a human trafficking ring. Well, I think that that's more severe because clearly Robert Kraft, like most most rich white old men, always wants to pay for his sex on the cheap. When he can afford to have call girls flown in and brought exclusively or excessively to him as he sees fit. But no, Robert Kraft is down there in Juniper, Florida, soliciting potentially imprisoned women who are forced to sell their bodies. Horrible, unimaginable. And clearly he has a fetish as he's been going to Asian day spas. Oh, happy ending indeed, Robert Kraft. And the only way that this story can have a happy ending is if Roger Goodell and the other NFL owners do what's right for the sake of humanity and force him to relinquish his team. And you know why? Robert Kraft's son is already going to inherit the team anyway. He's team president. The Patriots will run fine, but I don't want him to be a part of that team anymore. I don't want to see him in his owner's suite with Bon Jovi or Mark Wahlberg. The free ride should be over because how can the NFL, who rips into their players and deals with them accordingly when they abuse women, how can you let the owner of a professional sports team be paying for sex and handpicking these women themselves? Yeah, human trafficking ring? I think not. But here's something that maybe most people don't look for. But I, at the Sports Opinion Log, Lex Anderson, I did the research. Here is the personal conduct policy circa 2016. Now, mind you, this personal conduct policy that I'm about to read, it does talk about players, but it is most important to note it involves everyone involved in the NFL, which is a $1 billion corporate machine, and one of their executives, owner Robert Kraft, did something egregious, and he needs to be properly convicted, not by the court of law, but by the NFL committee. So here's the opening paragraph, again, to the personal conduct policy, league policy for players, but it includes everyone who works for the NFL. It is a privilege to be part of the National Football League. Bold lettering, underlined, everyone who is a part of the league must refrain from conduct detrimental to the integrity of and public confidence in the NFL. This includes owners, coaches, players, other team employees, game officials, and employees of the league office, NFL Films, NFL Network, or any other NFL business. Conduct by anyone in the league that is illegal, violent, dangerous, or irresponsible puts innocent victims at risk, damages the reputation of others in the game, and undercuts public respect and support for the NFL. We must endeavor at all times to be people of high character. We must show respect for others inside and outside our workplace, and we must strive to conduct ourselves in a way that favorably reflect on ourselves, our teams, the communities we represent, and the NFL. Now, that is the first two paragraphs. Based on those two paragraphs, evidence A, I present to the YouTube community, sports fans nation and worldwide, that Robert Kraft needs to be stripped of his ownership of the NFL Patriots. We've already done the Deflategate. We've already done the Spygate. And now we've entered human trafficking gate. See, it's easy to laugh it off and say hoes, because a hoe chooses to be a hoe. A prostitute, a call girl, even porn stars that work off site in their own hours selling their bodies to fans who want to fuck them and wants to have the, fucking a porn star experience. That is all you need. That is all I need to give to anyone with common character, decency, and integrity, that the actions of Robert Kraft going down to Florida, mind you, Florida, where he also is a close personal friend of Donald Trump, yeah, MAGA, whatever the hell, right? Make America great, right? Yeah, maybe you could participate, Robert Kraft, by not engaging in sexual activity with women who are part of a human trafficking ring. How about them apples? That is all I need to present. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. If you've come this far in the video, I would suggest you do the next best thing. And if you're a free agent, just come into the fold and commit. Press that subscribe button right there to your left. Subscribe to this channel. The bell icon to your right. Ding! Bells always signal victory. It signals a finish. You've got the victory because now you'll be notified of any and all upcoming future videos. I thank you very much for tuning into this video. This is your boy Lex Anderson of the Sports Opinion Log, doing what I do best, popping my collar because I'm signing out. And yes, I do acknowledge that I am signing out to the background of police sirens on a Sunday evening because I live in the ghetto-ass hood. So, you know what? We'll just have to call it like we see it. If you hear it, I hear it. And my apologies for that. I try to make sure that my videos are made in a timely fashion. But unfortunately, when you live in a decent area that still has the hood nearby, unfortunately, you just can't control the flow of those fucking police sirens. But hey, maybe me and Robert Kraft have something in common, except I've never been arrested.